Hello Manchester fans, welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Chido Obi-Martin joins Manchester United. Chido Obi-Martin is finally a Manchester United player. The 16-year-old decided to leave Arsenal at the end of last season and agreed terms with United, but his move has been delayed due to the need for a compensation figure to be settled with the Gunners. Last week the news broke that a figure had been agreed upon, enabling the Premier League to ratify the move. And the youngster broke the news on social media this evening that he has finally joined the Red Devils. A dream come true, so happy and proud to join the club of my dream, he posted on X. Nobody can understand how excited I am right now and can't wait to see you. United for life. The news was confirmed on United's website by Academy manager Nick Cox. We welcome Samuel Lusail, Chido Obi-Martin and James Overy to the club, Cox said. All three young players will join up with our professional development phase as they adjust to life in Manchester and become acquainted with their new teammates. It can be a difficult process for some players, while others slot right in. Whatever the scenario, our staff will be on hand to care for these young boys and make sure their experience at the academy is an overwhelmingly positive one that sets them up for life. Good luck to Samuel, Chido and James, well done to our recruitment team and congratulations to the families and wider support networks involved in these boys' journeys. Signing for Manchester United should be a proud day for everyone involved. All three signings are seen as a massive coup for the Red Devils, but perhaps Chido Obi in particular, with the 16-year-old arguably the most exciting prospect in English football in his age group for many years. It remains to be seen at what level he will start life at United. The obvious landing spot is the under-18s, but with Gabriel Biancheri ripping it up at that level, Chido Obi may be fast-tracked to the under-21s. In fact, there was a report from Fabrizio Romano around the time the news broke he had agreed terms that United had told him he would be their third striker behind Rasmus Højlund and Josh Zirkzee. If so, he could train with the first team and perhaps even make the bench for a cup game, especially if either of the main strikers pick up an injury. Chido Obi-Martin has officially confirmed his move to Manchester United, with the teenager taking to social media. Ruud van Nistelrooy has concern over replacing Erik ten HAG as Man United manager. Ruud van Nistelrooy is wary about replacing Erik ten HAG as Manchester United manager, according to reports. The former United striker returned to Old Trafford in the summer as part of Ten Hag's coaching staff, having resigned as PSV manager last year. Ten Hag is already under pressure following United's underwhelming start to the season in which they've registered just 3 wins in 9 games. United's Premier League clash against Aston Villa has been billed as a must-win for Ten Hag to remain in charge heading into the international break. According to the Sunday Mirror, United would offer Van Nistelrooy the manager's job if Ten Hag is sacked on an interim basis. However, Van Nistelrooy is said to be worried about being viewed as an opportunist, having only arrived in the support as someone to provide support for Ten Hag. A source in Holland told the newspaper, Van Nistelrooy is a principled guy. He felt betrayed at Eindhoven, and he will not want to be viewed as the man who went behind Erik ten Hag's back. In an interview with The Mirror, former United striker, Dwight Yorke, also raised concerns over the club's motive behind bringing Van Nistelrooy back to Old Trafford with Ten Hag still in charge, so the appointment of Ruud. Well, Ruud is a manager. He was a manager, he wants to be a manager, and he's had success. Ruud won a cup at PSV. When I saw he went to Manchester United, I thought, there's something not right with that, Yorke said. I gave Ruud the benefit of the doubt because I know him. But when you have a name like Ruud in the background, there's something not quite right. It's like when Roy Keane was at Villa under Paul Lambert and Martin O'Neill. I won't say suspicious, but there is something not right. I'm sure Ruud is professional, does his job. But you can't help wondering if he would be in position to take over if Ten Hag goes. I feel like there is something in it. I find it a bit bizarre. I'd be interested to see if Ten Hag was sacked, will they give Ruud the interim job, or will he walk away from the job? That's when I will really figure out what this is all about. Everyone loves United, so why would he turn it down? What Sir Alex Ferguson said about ex-Man United star speaks volumes as Erik ten Hag sent message. McTominay's resurgence at Napoli suggests Manchester United may have made a mistake in letting him go. Despite being deemed surplus to requirements at Old Trafford, the Scot has thrived under Antonio Conte. He scored his first Serie A goal in Napoli's 3-1 win over Como on Friday, reinforcing Erik ten Hag and Sir Alex Ferguson's desire for him to stay at Carrington. The Scotland international took just 26 seconds to score his first goal in Italy's top flight, serving as a stark reminder to his former club, already having marked his Coppa Italia debut with a goal in Napoli's recent victory over Palermo, and providing an assist against Monza. McTominay's impressive start in Italy will likely sting United, especially given Ten Hag's reluctance to let him go. Furthermore, United legend Ferguson had previously expressed support for McTominay, wishing to see him succeed at his boyhood club. "It is a little bit mixed," said Ten Hag when quizzed on the midfielder's departure, as quoted by the Daily Record. "I am very happy for him, but it is mixed because I wouldn't prefer to lose him. He is Manchester United in everything, he was so important for Manchester United. He was here for over 22 years, but unfortunately, it is the rules. Homegrown players bring more value, and that is not the right thing to do, but for everyone, for all parts, it is a good deal. Scott is happy with it, and Napoli and us." Sir Alex Ferguson once expressed his satisfaction in seeing Scott McTominay's progression at Manchester United, having been involved in his development from an early stage. The Old Trafford legend undoubtedly felt pride in McTominay's achievements, and perhaps a touch of regret when United chose to sell their academy product. "Scott McTominay is now emerging as one of Man United's big players," said Sir Alex during a conversation with the Scottish FA in 2021. "When you watch Man United pick their team for a big game, McTominay's name is in it. He's a good character, a great trainer. I know a little bit about the boy, and I think that's the background." Despite some standout performances under Ten Hag, McTominay struggled to nail down a consistent starting role at United. The midfielder accumulated 205 appearances for the Red Devils across 5 seasons before transferring to Serie A with Napoli for an estimated fee of £25 million.